Oh, turn that mic on. Turn that mic on. Turn that mic on, my guy. Let me set up the stream real quick. Alright, let me set up that stream. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let's do it. Turn your mic on, my guy.
Has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
Here we go. We live. We live. Let's see what we got going on here.
Goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be.
Oh, Lil Williams praying for me to lose. He's praying for my downfall.
And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, you knew what was coming.
13 yards on the game. So
You knew what was coming. All right, well, you're not going to talk.
Trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Bullshit, I had him fucking open. Fucking QB.
Take over at their own 41. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They run it again with Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Motherfucker.
Patriots. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's a 2nd and 7. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one.
What the fuck?
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And Diggs has it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Pats go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the try here for the point after. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flush to his right. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Man, I just keep getting hold. This is some bullshit.
They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. To the air, May. It's complete to Diggs. And they work this out past the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the shotgun, May with it. Flushed out right. He's got a man, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. puts it on the carpet. It's out, and the Raiders pick it up. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but he's going to lead to third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Back to throw again. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Steps away to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
While the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
That swung out to Mostert.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
19. A run with Mostert up the middle.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2nd and 4. He's going to look deep down the field.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is indeed good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least they have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. To throw, it's May. Now working free down the field, that's Polk.
And all the way down to the 9. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Second down, here's Chubb again. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll throw with May. That is caught, fighting his way through contact. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 33. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They go play action now. May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs. 33 yards. And the Patriots continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus Jones picks it, and he takes his...
Oh, little William.